Are you not entertained?
Absolutely not. Hello and welcome, Response on Players, to yet another episode of the Response on Play UVS podcast, registered trademark, not actually registered trademark. But I hope you're having a good day today. I messed up my intro. It's fine. But
Don't worry about it.
I will worry about it. I will be the only one to worry about it. But besides all that, I'm Andrew, and joining me is
Jake, I can't believe you messed up your intro. Oh, gonna need that one back.
your opinion doesn't matter to me.
And Bryan, let's just get on with the exciting things to talk about.
Oh, no. I'm gonna stop Andrew right here.
Okay, well, I'm not going to let you stop me. We're going to move on to the fact of the matter of hand. I know what I said, but we're rolling with it. Tekken 8 is around the corner.
That's true.
Very excited.
2 months.
We also have the round 3 LCs starting up here in June.
Like, today.
Today as of recording.
I think so. I think I could start any time now.
Yeah, I know that
there's one going on. Definitely for sure next week.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know for sure that around my area, there's going to be one in a couple weeks. So that
I know
checks
I have
Whoa,
one
wait a
near me
minute.
next week.
Wait a minute. This
What?
This the one where you can get that cool How Wrong Mat?
Yes, it is.
You're telling me I can get that cool How Wrong Mat?
Okay, I'm telling you, you can't get that cool wrong mat. But
Whoa!
someone who wins an LC gets that
Whoa!
cool wrong mat.
Whoa!
Yeah. Got him. Drag him in this Coliseum dirt.
Now, that being said, I'm probably not getting one either.
Same.
I stand tall in this Coliseum, Andrew. You can't even face me like a gladiator.
I don't even want to.
Anyway.
Are you not entertained?
Absolutely not. But with Tekken 8 around the corner, we actually have a few cards that have been revealed to us through many different avenues. The newsletter, if you watched the Vegas stream, they revealed a few cards at the start of the standard event. I think also
They released an article about the LC, round 3 LC pricing, which also has a couple of these cards.
Yeah. Let's just jump right into it with our first card, Dragonfly Slash. Dragonfly Slash is a 4 difficulty, 3 check attack with a 2 low block. It's a 5 high for 3 with the weapon keyword. Has Blitz. If you have a heat token in your stage, build 1 asset from your card pool. Response. After you play an enhanced ability on an asset, this attack gets +1 damage. This has the all good and void symbols. So if Yoshimitsu is in the set, these are probably his symbols. And he likes weapons and assets, which makes sense. Yoshimitsu's all about weapons, yeah.
Is that not him on the card?
Yes, that's absolutely Yoshimitsu.
That is Yoshimitsu on the card.
I was like, what am I missing?
You're actually going insane. Everything you believe is a lie, and you're in the Matrix. You need to wake up.
So there is a chance that they just have Yoshimitsu on this attack, but he's not in the set.
Yeah, like a random back page card.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Back in not Heroes Clash, Crimson Rampage, Girls Power. Just older sets that had back page, not actually characters. We did it with Guilty Gear recently too.
Yeah, you have Dizzy.
People that weren't going to get a card.
Yeah,
Dizzy on stuff. We had Gold Lewis was on a couple cards.
We have
and in that Behemoth Typhoon.
Yeah, that card's cool.
That card is very cool.
But I mean, there's no precedence for that. That's a set for a fighting game. This is a set for
a fighting game,
a dating sim. So
okay.
These are two completely different.
This is a set for a volleyball game. It's different.
Also, I just like the fact that the flavor text on Dragonfly Slash is the command prompt in Tekken on how to do Dragonfly Slash.
Yeah, bro.
I looked at this. I was like, "What is this new mechanic that is on this card?" And then I realized, oh, that's probably the flavor text.
Yeah, you said that, and I was just like, "What are you talking about? Like that's the input."
Yeah, I was just like, "What is this?"
If you want to do Dragonfly Slash, you press forward 2.
They're about to make a whole breed of spammers just with these flipping cards.
Yeah, I'm just so to play this card, not even play it from my hand. I have to do the input on a controller that on a fight stick that I brought with me, and then bam, here's Dragonfly Slash.
And then you play it, and then you still have to check it.
Yeah, and then you still have to check it.
Still part of the game.
Yeah, there's no input for that on your fight stick, so figure it out.
So I am curious. I mean, obviously, we don't know what heat tokens do yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've been shown yet.
We have not. We have not been shown yet. At least as of us recording this, we have not been shown what they do. I know there's a couple of cards that we have that care about if you have a heat token and give you benefits from it. Like, this is a cool effect, though. I mean, building an asset, it's from Card Pool, so you build it. It's what was the Momo card that did that?
Quick Creation.
Thank you. Well, Quick Creation was the asset, I thought.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the asset. I'm sorry.
The attack that built one down.
It was the bow staff.
Yeah. So create bow staff. Where you built down the asset that was in the pool. So you played that. You played it and built it down and cleared your progressive, and you just played on a 5, which is really cool.
Agreed. I mean, Momo 1 was such a cool character with all that you could do. Manipulate every single zone in play. It felt like you were just on top of the world with what all you could do. And if Yoshimitsu does something similar, I may play Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think this card is interesting. I think it depends on what we have, but I mean, for a little bit, things like Soup, like getting to play Soup and like having a Soup in play, you use it to get the plus damage and get another plus damage, like things like that.
Yeah, turning Soup into a +2 damage is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, heal 1 +2 is not terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Also, 5 high.
Pretty good.
5 high is pretty good for a 4 div. Like, that's good speed for a 4 div. So the next card that we have coming right up is Electric Wind God Fist.
This is a cool one.
This card is kind of crazy.
This card's kind of messed up.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, Electric Wind God Fist is a 4 difficulty, 3 check attack with a 2 mid block. It's a 3 mid for 4 with the punch keyword. Has the static. If this is the 4th copy or fewer of Electric Wind God Fist you have played this turn, it cannot be flipped. Blitz, check 5. So whenever you play the Blitz, check a 5. This attack gains Echo. If you checked an attack this way, add it to your momentum, period. Your check to play this ability gets +1 if you have a heat token in your stage. So, basically what this means, this will not flip due to its own echo that it will be given. So you can keep playing the same Electric Wind God Fist.
As long as you can pay for it.
Also, it is attuned chaos. It doesn't have 3 symbols like we have seen with some other URs. It is attuned chaos. So if you just have the chaos symbol, you could play this card.
You should probably play this card.
Card seem pretty good.
Yeah, this card is insane. We were talking about this with at the game store last week, or prior, I should say. We were looking at this card, and we're like, oh yeah, you could play it in... someone was playing Sasha Food Fanatic, and I was like, yeah, man, you just play it in her as like your first or second attack. You steal momentum, you do all the things, you even if you check bad, like, you don't care because you put the one diff that you commit into momentum as well, and you just go, I'll give it a bunch of damage. You should block it. Cool, I'll play it again. I'll give it a little bit less damage. Do you want to block it? Cool. I'll give it a little less damage.
Yeah, also...
You can't block it.
So it's a check 5 ability, and it gives... To play this ability, it gives your check to play the ability +1 if you have a heat token. So even if you check an attack, you check 4, not a 3. So you just have to commit 1, and then you get to put that attack you checked in momentum to fuel the echo that this attack will be getting. It fuels itself.
Yeah, no, it's... Like, it fuels itself. Chaos is notoriously bad at getting momentum, so obviously it won't be able to play itself a million times.
Well,
It's just
it's pretty
it
good.
might not be as good as we're saying it is. Like, how many times do you really think you're gonna have 5 momentum on the chaos symbol?
I mean, you're gonna have those moments where it's like, man, I wish I just had one more attack and I'd be able to kill you. Electric Wing Godfist just says, "Don't worry, baby, I'm like 5 of them."
I'm gonna make them block at least once.
Yeah. Also, it's a 4-diff. It is a 4-diff attack with this ability on it. I mean, granted, this is a UR, so it is. I think it is really is presenting that sort of power level that a UR should have.
I agree.
But it is, again, it's a 4-diff attack. Granted, it's a 3 mid 4, so the stats do reflect the 4 difficulty and doesn't seem all that threatening. But again, you can sling this multiple times because of its own ability. And if you have any good repeatable stat gain, this attack can be mean. This attack can be scary.
Like I said, any character that can give it like 2 or 3 damage, like just off of their face.
Yeah.
A 3 mid for 7 is asking to have a card put in front of it. Especially if you're saying, hey, I'm going to play it 5 times.
Yeah, you also just zone check them. You're basically saying, all right, how many mids do you have to stop my sweet, awesome, chocolatey fudge Electric Wind Godfist registered trademark?
I mean, that doesn't stop you from having played like anything that got you attention.
True.
So that you could swap the zone if you needed to. You know, it's just a bunch of nonsense.
This stack's crazy. It's nuts.
Yeah, this card is insane. I think this card's going to be very played.
I think so, especially, again, with it being attuned chaos. I think we're going to see it in a lot of lists.
Jake, any opinions?
My opinions on this card is that it's bad. Okay, hear me out.
Oh, wow.
Hear me
Okay,
out.
I'm listening.
Hear me out. 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 So this card, first off, it's a 4-diff. That's too expensive. It needs to be a 3. It checks a 3. It should check a 6.
Okay.
This card is borderline unplayable.
Okay.
This is nothing like the Electric Wind Godfist.
This is exactly nothing like the Electric Wind Godfist. This is so unplayable.
This is not my Electric Wind Godfist.
You know, this should have a 0 block mod. And
It should have Breaker 2.
It should have Breaker 2 on it. It should have Powerful EX. This card sucks. This card is the example for how I want them to not make a card for UVS. This card is terrible.
No,
Okay.
UVS, that was all satire. Like, this card's awesome.
Jake is nothing but satire.
With all that said, that card's pretty good. I think getting
good.
to sling it pretty good. If you've got enough momentum gain, and you can play this, like this card goes hard as hell. This card can be a win condition on its own. This card, I'm gonna say it for those at home. This card fucks.
Yeah, canonically. Yeah, I think this card's just really strong. Like you said, it feels itself. And characters with the chaos symbol, a lot of them want momentum, so you're already building around getting momentum, or can get momentum. Benimaru, just grabbing a momentum every turn and go, you know what? Actually, I want to play Electric Wind Godfist one more time.
You could also, with Benimaru, you can give it, what is it, Powerful 2? If you're just printing the momentum, Benimaru just says, yeah, man, this is just going to be a 3 mid 6, like 4 or 5 times. How many mids do you have? How many you got?
The big problem with this card too is like it says it cannot be flipped, so anything that would flip it in your card pool,
or anybody else who tries to interact with it,
you would have to seal it and then flip it.
Correct. So this is
going to get hit by Filled with Doubt all the time.
Yes,
It's going to go like you're going to see that and be like, all right, look, if they play an Electric Wind Godfist, I've got to say, please don't give it words.
It's like it don't have words.
Actually, it's a 3 mid for 4, and I'm just going to take it.
I'll take 4. You're not slinging that at me 10 more times. I'm good. Next.
I was like, I don't need this. I don't need you to wavoo electric me into oblivion. You're not taking me to the corner.
Yeah, no, this card is actually, like, all jokes aside, this is a hell of a card.
Agreed.
The stats might be small, but I mean, even if you give it 2 speed, that's a lot of, like, 5 mid. That means they have to have a 0 mid block to not commit anything if they check a 5. giving it 1 to 2 damage, it's like Bryan said, you have to put a card in front of it. Like, you could probably eat 1 or 2 of them, but then you're like, okay, cool. How many times is he gonna be able to do? Oh, he's gonna
for sure.
keep doing.
Yep. No, this card's crazy.
Character that maybe doesn't care about his momentum as much, but can give it a bunch of stats. That's good right now. Marley Shield Runner Braun.
Oh no! Oh no!
Has chaos.
Oh no!
It
just goes,
That is chaos.
This is a 3 mid-8 that I'm going to swing at you 5 times. You better answer.
Put a card in front of it.
Put a card.
Mitchell Tremino, who wants to spend his momentum so that he gets it back in his hand, etc. He's on chaos. Like, there's some nonsense.
I mean, Mitchell needs to be dealt with anyway.
Yeah, pull up, Mitch.
The character or the person?
Yeah, pull up, Mitch.
Well, okay, I usually don't like starting drama. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it live on the podcast. I don't care who hears it. Mitch is actually a lovely guy, and I love Mitch. He is one of the funnest guys to talk to. I have a blast every time I see him at events. His card, problematic. I don't like seeing it at events. I think that card needs to jump off a cliff. I hate that card.
Wow, that's messed up.
But his character's actually sick. His character's sick.
But no, that card is problematic. Like, look at the last event.
Nah.
I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. I think character cards, that now that we've been getting character cards back again, I do think a lot of them have been very strong.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you look at this last event, Las Vegas, I think Mitch very strong. I think Mitch probably needs to be toned down a little bit. Playing against it feels really strong, and it's like you have to play certain play paths to try to get out and around it. But yeah, like I said, Mitch himself, I love Mitch. He's a great guy.
Yeah, very cool dude. Love the man. I will say, like, I don't even know how you would change it other than the
burn it.
Like, just burn it.
Just every copy.
Damn, that's messed up.
Just to the ground.
Final consensus. Electric Wind Godfist, very good. You're gonna want your 4 copies.
Yep. The next card that we have is Death by Degrees. It is a 5 difficulty, 3 check attack with a 2 high block. It's a 5 mid for 3 with a ranged and slam keyword. Keywords, multiple. As the static, if you have 5 or less health, this attack gets -1 difficulty, so it can become a 4 div. As response, after this attack deals damage, you may sacrifice 1 foundation or asset. If you do, destroy 1 card in your rival's stage. Otherwise, your rival sacrifices 1 foundation. It has the air, death, and evil symbols. Now, don't let this card hit you, because it will just ruin your stage. And with how it's worded, it could blow up your character, herder.
Yeah, I mean, I figure that part either gets errata to say non-character card in rival stage, or we maybe finally go in and just say, hey, characters can't be flipped or destroyed,
yeah,
by any effect.
Yeah, and to be fair, when I first read 1 card in your rival stage, my mind doesn't go to the character. When it says destroy or flip or whatever, it doesn't, like, my mind doesn't go there, because it's like, well, I can't interact with their character, but I can touch any other card in their stage. That sounds pretty good, and this is pretty good.
Yeah, I think this card's really cool. Of course, it's got my girl Nina on it. I'm very excited to see what she does. I'm curious if these are her symbols.
Air, death, and evil, yeah.
Because these are 6 symbols. I love me some death, love me some evil.
I mean, death makes sense, right? Because she's an assassin, isn't she?
Yeah, she's either a mercenary or an assassin. I don't quite remember which. I'm pretty sure she's an assassin, though.
And air makes sense because she's upside down in this picture. So
it's true. She is upside down in this picture.
She is, in fact, jumping around.
I do like that this is... It really leans into Death's identity of, yeah, I'm going to just interact with your stage, so it fits there. Also, with it being just 3 damage, it's in that weird space of, do I really want to block this? It's only 3 damage, but if I don't block it, they just get to ruin my stage. So it kind of puts your rival in that spot of, okay, I hate blocking this, but I might have to just to keep my stage.
So
Yeah, for sure.
on that, I've got a solution for you. If you've got an attack like this coming at you and you're like, it's 3 damage, so I really want to take, don't want to play that, and you're really thinking on it, just use your damage amp, bump their attack up, and be like, man, this is a 12 damage attack. I can't take this. And then
I gotta block that.
And then you block it. Like, it's that easy. Like,
Oh man, your attack's looking at pretty low. Here's like 8 damage. I got you, boo. Anyway, block it.
But I'm gonna put a card in front of it.
well, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, you don't have to do all the mental gymnastics and all that stuff. Just do yourself and your opponent a favor, bump the damage, and just block it.
Half block it.
No, you don't want to have to block it. If it deals damage,
Nah, they're your opponents. Like, you're never gonna want to sacrifice a foundation or an asset so that you get to target destroy. It's always just gonna be lose your worst card.
that is not true.
100% not true. The fact that you get to do both is very, very good.
No, you get to do one or the other.
Well, what I mean is, like, you get to choose. Like, even if for some reason you didn't have something to destroy,
Oh, yeah.
you still get to make them get rid of something.
True.
Unless they also had no foundations. In which case, that's pretty crazy.
that is pretty crazy, actually.
That was a wild ass turn, probably. No, I think this card's really cool. Like I said, I like that this is a 3 symbol. So we're kind of split. Like, the other UR was attuned chaos,
Yes.
and this one is 3 actual symbols. Like, you have to choose.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're splitting it.
Yeah, well, it's interesting that it's split on such a high rarity, because normally we've seen either everything's one way or everything's the other way.
Right.
I
Like
think
with Exandria.
I think the big thing is, like, taking some of these cards that have identities stuck in, where, like, okay, only one symbol is allowed to use this, but it kind of sticks with that identity of that one symbol. So you go, okay, well, if this character plays in that one symbol, we want them to have access to carve out an identity for that character and give them a potential play path. Whereas this one's like, hey, if you're playing on one of these symbols, you can put this in your deck, but you have to be on that symbol. It plays into that. Maybe not as much as like an attuned card.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Well,
it lets you do some mixed stuff, because, like, air doesn't care about destroying your rival stage, but maybe you want to care about destroying the rival stage,
Right.
so I choose air, and I have an option now.
Yeah, maybe you want to have that sort of control on the air symbol, like you're doing the card pull shenanigans that air loves to do, but Death by Degrees just gives you that sort of board control that you just have access to since you're on the air symbol, so you can clear the card pull and answer your rival's board.
For sure.
Right, which is something that I wouldn't want attuned. I wouldn't want anybody that can play any one of these to just be able to throw it in any deck. But if you're on one of these, it being an option, I think is
A very solid option to you. I
Agreed.
think this card's good.
Yeah.
I think this card's fine. I think it is nice to have a card that is decently fast, that you want to put a card into it, so you're going to get like a foundation or something, and a good like, it's good for trading. So,
It's a great poke to make them get rid of a card. It's also just a really good, like, it wears 1/1, like those kind of symmetrical small stats really well.
This is my deck builder brain kind of coming out here, but this is a very neat card for Hiei.
Nope. Andrew said,
Hell yeah, brother.
Andrew said, this is my deck builder brain. This card's bad. This card is borderline unplayable.
Nah.
No. Hear me out. He said the magic words, Hiei.
Nobody's playing EA.
Yeah, well, I might put it in a Hiei deck, because he's not wrong. This would be funny as hell.
Well, yeah.
Like, all right, block it. All right, cool. Block it again.
It's like, all right, you got a mid. You got another mid. It's pretty sick. No, I love that. And he is losing health, so if you get yourself a lot closer to that static to make it a 4. I think this card's very funny in Hiei. And honestly, this card, just like the previous one, fucks.
In Emperor of the Cosmos Ghidorah, being at 5 or less is pretty easy.
True.
Playing this from card pool, getting rid of one of their things.
Oh no. An actual character.
Yeah, like there's definitely some nonsense. Like Shin Godzilla, I think will play this card on death.
Oh no. Don't. This card would be sick for Shin Godzilla. Because Shin Godzilla makes it a 5 mid-5.
Yeah, and he's like, it's 5 for 5. And also, you need to block it.
Yeah, if you don't block it, then
And also, if this is the opener and they don't block it, you destroy 2 of their things.
Yeah.
You just go pop.
You also just get to pair this up with Enormous Axe.
Hell yeah, you do.
You just pop an Enormous Axe for this response. You basically don't lose a foundation, and they lose something in their stage. It's pretty good.
For sure, man.
No, this card's dope. This card's dope. Just like Nina, it works.
Probably canonically.
So the next card that we have here is Zeus Unlimited, which is actually a secret rare. And it looks pretty sick.
This card's so cool.
But it is a 5 difficulty, 3 check attack. Has a 2 mid block. It's a 5 high for 5. It has the punch keyword. It has the static. If you have 5 or less health, this attack gets -1 difficulty. And Blitz, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, build one of them face down, and return the other to the top of your deck. It has the fire, good, and order symbols. This card is dope.
Yeah, I think this card's really cool. It also has the flavor text to do Lars's rage art.
Yeah, so if you want to play this card, you have to pull out your fight stick, put in the command prompt, and then be able to play the card.
And be at low health, because that's how you do rage arts.
Yeah, so we don't make
Which
the rules
means
here.
you need to be at 5 or less health.
Yeah,
so it's always a 4 diff.
Yeah, you have to be at 5 or less health. You have to pull out your fight stick, put in this command prompt, and then you can play the attack. And then, of course, still make the check. We don't make the rules, except that we do.
We just follow them. This Blitz is messed up.
This Blitz is very cool.
Is very strong.
I like it because a very popular card we've been seeing, Census Ho, really is a good follow-up after this card. Because with Zeus, you look at the top 2 cards. Oh, this one's an attack and this one's a good check. All right, I'll keep the good check on top. I'll put this attack in the stage. All right, Zeus Unlimited's done. I'll play Census Ho. I'm going to pick up that attack I just built. This has some Queen of the Monsters vibes.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. And it's a 5/5. It's well statted for being a 5 diff. That can be a 4 diff. Like, this card's pretty dope.
No, for sure. I think this card is really strong.
It also has Lars on it, and is one of the LC promos, I believe.
Yes, this is an LC promo. It's also very close to like Hardened Jab, just getting to build something for free and doing some nonsense. Like, there's a lot of really cool effects going on here. It's like, obviously better stat than that, but
yeah, I mean, Hard Jab still is a good card just for its effect. Like, the stats were just kind of there, and if you had stat pump, you could stat pump it, but it was literally just to maneuver your board and set it up.
Yeah, like getting to look at the 2, guaranteeing a check, and building down a face down foundation, or guaranteeing a draw and building down a face down foundation is really good.
Yeah, also being on order, you could go the route of, oh, I'm playing what is it?
Tarot reading.
I mean, there's tarot reading, and so yeah, you basically could just build those in, or just keep it on top, stuff like that. I'm thinking of the Outwit. I'm sorry, I was trying to think of the keyword card from Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing Outwit cards, you could, here's Outwit. I'm gonna put this face down, and then keep the other card on top. And then if you fulfill the condition for it, you then get to unflip the Outwit card.
Unflip and ready it. And commit it, I mean.
Yeah, unflip and commit it. No, this card is pretty cool. I am kind of excited to see this card in action. And again, it's got Lars on it. I mean, who doesn't love Lars?
Yeah, I feel like we have a very specific package on Good right now that just says, hey man, I'm going to build something from my stage down into or from my card pool to my stage, or from the top of my deck to my stage. And it's just like, right now, Good seems to want to just make face down foundations from their attacks. Like, get them for free in some way, and then, of course, and then manipulate them either by picking them back up or any number of things. Flipping them over might be in its wheelhouse in the future. We'll see. It's really more of an Earth thing, so.
No, we'll just have to see. Jake, your opinions.
Well, I'm glad we've got punch as a keyword. Featured looks like heavily in the set. Who would have guessed with it being a dating sim? That's what Tekken is.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Also, Lars, big fan. He is, I would say, next to How Wrong, one of my most. I played him a bunch in Naruto Ultimate Ninja.
I was gonna say I don't play a lot of Naruto, so I did not play him very much.
Yeah, I remember that, and I think Lars was mute in that game. So for the, I thought
no, he spoke in Japanese, even when you're.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah, he spoke in Japanese.
Even when your game was in English, he spoke in Japanese.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was funny.
It's pretty sick. His outfit in that game also really badass.
That's all right.
Didn't they give him that outfit again in Tekken later?
I think they did.
Yeah, yes, you can play as that outfit.
I think it was 7. In 6.
Might have been 6, yeah.
I think this card overall, to get back on track, but I think getting to look at top 2 of your deck and build a card face down is pretty badass, especially because now you know what your next check is.
Yep.
Also, on Fire, you could do Dreaming of Fighting. You could put the attack on top.
Oh, yeah, put Dreaming of Fighting.
Hey, look, oops, here's another attack. Let me play that.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That's badass. I think there's some cool stuff you can do with that.
There's some nonsense to be had on its 3 symbols like this, so I'm really excited to see what else we get to do.
Same. I agree.
Yeah, outside of that, I mean, it's a good statted attack. 5 high for 5, walks for 2, blitz, build something in,
and know what your next check is.
Correct. So you get information, good stats. It's not like a 2 check. They didn't do something silly. Like, I think for a 5 difficulty, I mean, this attack couldn't be a 4 difficulty.
Well, you can
and
make
sometimes
it
will difficulty. Still be a 4 difficulty.
Yeah, because of the static.
Yeah, I mean, like, as base, because, like, at 5, you're like, cool, I'm trying to close the game out, which kind of feels like you're feeding into that rage mechanic. But I think that, in general, it being a 5, like, I think if it were a 4 all the time, this card would be bugged.
I agree. For its stats, for sure. I actually think that's really interesting. Like, you were talking about the rage mechanic, and, like, I was talking about the thing. Death by Degrees, the image of Nina on the regular card is her rage. It's her rage art. So both of these are basically, hey, these are easier to do when you're almost dead. And in Tekken, of course, you can only do those rage arts when you're almost dead. So, cool flavor win.
Next up, Right Flamingo. I blanked on the name for a second. It is a 2 difficulty, 5 check foundation with a 2 high block. Has the unique keyword and says enhance. Your kick attack gets +1 damage. And response, after your kick attack is completely blocked, it still deals 1 damage during the damage step. Only playable if you have a heat token in your stage. Has the air, fire, and life symbols. And has While Wrong on it. So
it does.
Kick attacks mattering again? Let's go.
My man's gonna care about kicks. Let's go.
Of course he's gonna care about kicks.
Air, fire, and life might be his symbols.
Yeah, probably his symbols, right? This is a card that Right Flamingo is his move. It's one of his stances. Like, this is most likely just a card you can play on any of his symbols. Most likely. Obviously, that we don't know that for sure. But I think the only downside to this card is that it's unique. Because I think +1 damage is kind of just not that punishing. Unless Harang is also just giving damage. In which case, or giving like a good amount of speed. In which case, sure. If he's giving like 3 speed, and now you're getting to be like +3/+1 for everything. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the response, though. It's not a once per turn response. So long as you have a
That is
heat
true.
token in stage, it says, yeah, you're full blocking my attacks, but I'll still get momentum. They still deal 1.
Chip damage, chip damage, chip damage, chip damage.
Yeah. So, like, that's pretty cool. But I agree. +1 damage doesn't really feel that significant on a unique 2-diff foundation. But the response
It's
is pretty
good,
sick.
obviously, but
Yeah.
yeah, because like if this wasn't unique and it said the exact same thing, the other responses wouldn't matter because it would still just say it still deals 1.
Yeah.
And then, like you'd be like, I'll press the button again. It also still deals 1. Like you'd only be pressing the top enhance multiple times and going, you definitely need to be blocking these.
I agree.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
He didn't read the card.
Card seems fine. I think I think yeah, just statically giving +1 damage to your kick. It's good that it's unique, and I'm glad that it's a 2 difficulty and not a 3 difficulty, because I feel
Agreed.
like cards like this in the past, especially like characters specific cards, they try to force you into a 3 to play them, and I feel like this card doesn't warrant being a 3 difficulty. Like if this were a 3 difficulty,
100%. I agree.
I think maybe that's the idea. Is like if it was not unique, it's probably a 3.
Maybe.
Maybe, but even so, I think 2 is probably the way to go.
I agree. I think this card's cool. I'm gonna put it in Robert.
Hell yeah, you are. Because kicks matter.
They do. They matter a lot.
And next up, we have Deal with the Devil. It is a 2 difficulty, 5 check foundation. It has a 2 eye block and response tenacious. Sacrifice after you check an attack card. That check gets +1, and it has the Chaos Attuned symbol. I think this is the Evo promo. This is one of the Evo promos, I should say.
Yes, it is one of the 3 Evo promos. It pairs well with Electric Wind Godfist. You check the attack, you give this one +1. It got +1 from having the heat token. You pass the check.
True. And this is tenacious, so you can use it for a check.
Yeah, you pay the first time, and then the second time it happens, you go, I'll just sack it.
Yeah, this is pretty neat in that regard. For Electric Wing Godfist, this card's neat. Generally, card's fine.
It also it can be used on block, which is fine.
Oh, that is true.
It's just when you check an attack card, that check. So like whatever you were checking for gets the +1. So it can be nice for that to like kind of mitigate a bad check on an important block or an important attack.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's just not a lot to say about this one. I mean, it does what it does, and it's neat.
I think it's pretty okay, like probably even maybe good for a common.
And next up, we have White Reaper. This is a 3 difficulty, 5 check with a 3 low block, and it has Enhance, Flip, return this attack to its printed speed. And it's on the Death, Earth, and Evil symbols. That effect is great. Being able, if an attack is too fast, make it slow. Back to printed.
Let me jump in.
Ref whistle.
This card, I feel like turning a card to printed speed's fine. Like that's a good effect. There are so many better beatable cards. Moment of Normalcy, better card across the board.
On 2 of these symbols, you have Invincible Body as well to set attack to 0,
which is arguably better than trying to block it.
And also a 3 diff. Just saying, like, at the same cost, effectively.
Yeah, and like this is a 3 difficulty move. It flips it, use it 1 time. It's a 3. It's a 3 low block, and it's not a 6 check. If this were like a 3/6, I would look at this as maybe a little bit more. I feel like this card will not see play, or it'll be a fringe.
It's gonna see play in some character that can be built on one of these 3 symbols, but also still has either the air or good symbol, so they
can play Team Hero.
Team Hero.
I was getting ready to say.
Instead.
I was getting ready to say it's like this is a 3 diff that kind of sucks. But if you're running around with characters that has air and or good, then you just get to play Team Hero and get to nullify that that
You
con.
just run it like a 1 of, and you go, oh, I'll cheat it in. Anyway, reset to printed speed, and now I'll lower the speed and block it.
Also, just saying, Vex 2 can reuse this card. She can unflip it.
True.
Just saying.
It's true.
Yeah. You know what? And I forgot. All of the Vex 2 players that topped Vegas are going to love this card. Every single one of them.
You're right. All of them will.
They will.
There is a very good chance that this is Dragunov symbols. Death, Earth, Evil.
I just want to point out the fact that I bring up a character I like, and Jake doesn't miss a beat. He's like, you know what? I'm about to ruin this guy's whole career.
Well, that's because he doesn't like you. I don't know what to say, man. Like,
I'm just like, yeah, this character can play this card. He's like, yeah, great. That character kind of sucks, bro.
Too bad the character is dog.
Hey, man, the characters I want to play are also dog. You think Yusuke is good right now? Absolutely not. Even getting.
You think Hiei is good right now?
I can see some cases.
There's no way, man. Hiei does not do enough. Kills himself, basically.
The next card that we have here is Journey of Redemption. Good old Eddie.
It's hard to tell, actually.
Yeah, it really is. I had to take a couple minutes to look at it. You can see Jack in the background just kind of pogging.
You can see Jack 8.
Yeah, you can see him pogging in the background. He's like, yo, that's Eddie.
I think he's getting his shocked, actually.
I'm getting my shocked by Eddie. And he's pogging.
Oh, Eddie's so cool.
He's a freaking pogging toboggan right there. It is a 2 difficulty, 4 check foundation. Has a 3 high block and the unique keyword. Has the static, this foundation cannot be sealed by rival effects. Also, response remove. After your rival plays an attack, it gets -1 speed and gains flash. It has the good, life, and water symbols. Welcome to the game, Cheerleader version 2.
Yeah.
Bryan brought it up before recording. This card's basically just Cheerleader. But without
the build effect.
It also has the bonus of -1 speed. It is 1 slower, and you can't use words on it. You can't use enhanced words on it. This is a good defense tool for the good symbol. Really just a good defense card for the 3 symbols. But I just point good out specifically because I just like that good has been getting a lot more love lately. And I love the water symbol. So I'm happy to see that here too. I think this card's pretty good.
Yeah, I think this card's solid. It's going to get flipped because it's not immune to that. It's immune to sealing.
Yeah.
And so they just flip it.
Yeah, if they're playing against a character that just flips your stuff, then it kind of sucks. But they can't just seal it preemptively at the start of their string. They can't be like, all right, I'm going to answer that now. I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to kill you on this string. If they don't have a way to flip it, then they just kind of have to play around it and try to bait it in some way.
Yeah, you just play Megalomania, and you go, hey, I would like to... I've checked the attack, and they go, I don't want you to seal anything, actually.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, actually, even better. They play Deku 6, and they use all their foundation. It's 1 slower, and it still kills them.
And it still kills them because of all the effects. That's true.
And it's true. You go, all right, but it's flash now, 1 slower. All right, good game. Next.
All right, you killed me.
That was really cool. That was a really cool thing I did.
Yeah, I totally pushed the button. I do like that this is a unique card that lets you play more of itself. So you get rid of it, and then you can play another one.
Yeah.
There are definitely unique cards that just stay on the board, and you don't get to use them over and over again, or you just have a very basic effect. There's definitely a world where you run 3 of this card, or maybe even in the full suite of 4, to just try and get this effect over and over in a match.
It is also on good.
Yep, you can moth it. You can team hero it.
You can.
Imagine you just ruin somebody's day by response removing, flashing, blocking. They play another attack. You build in another one of these from discard using Team Hero, and then on the third one, you go, I'll just make it a flash.
Yep.
I'll just flash that one too. Anyway, I'll block. And if they play a fourth one, then you Divine Defender and pick up one of your 2 blocks.
Yep.
Like one of your blocks there and go, all right, I'll block again.
This card's pretty sick.
This is also probably Eddie's symbols then?
Yeah, probably.
So you are with Eddie mostly on it?
With mostly Eddie, and you got Jack 8 Poggin Toboggan back there.
Which, I will say, Jack 8 can actually interact with this card. Since he flips cards, he doesn't seal them.
You know what? That's true.
So
That's fair.
he can go, actually, please flip something, and you can go, I guess I'll flip this one.
I guess I'm flipping this one. Man, it makes me wonder, Jack 8's going to go hard with Ruin stuff if he can flip your rival stuff.
I think he's going to probably try.
But the next card that we have here is Devastate. It's another secret rare. It's a 5 check, 3... There's a 5 difficulty 3 check. Had him swapped. Action card is a 2 low block. And it has first form, remove, remove all face-up foundations in play with difficulty 1 or less. Draw X cards. X equals the number of your foundations removed this way. And this has the attuned evil symbol. This is interesting. You ruin your own board to draw a bunch of cards.
I had... so when I was at Vegas and I was card slinging, the designer who was playing Jack 8 did this to me and removed like 5 of their cards because it only cares about face-ups. So all of the face-downs he's already made, they didn't matter.
Oh, that's rude.
I lost half my bar. I lost like over half my board. I basically got the the unyielding destruction. I was like, I guess I go down to 4. And he's like, yeah, I'll keep these like 7 cards. I'll draw a whole second hand. And then he just like built 6 and passed. And I was like, I guess I have to build and pass now.
That's rough, actually. Oh,
yeah, it
no.
was wild.
No.
It was crazy cool.
That is pretty neat. Yeah, it does say all face-up foundations in play that's difficulty 1 or less, not just yours. You get the benefit for each one of yours that got removed, but it affects both players' boards.
Yeah,
So
this card was cool.
Yeah, it's a very good answer of just, that's a lot of really good spammable foundations you have there. What if you just didn't have them anymore?
Yeah, I mean, you just get rid of all their decent spams, all the things they want to use to pay for checks, right? Except for the face downs.
It's a very interesting card for sure. I mean, it looks pretty sick too.
Yeah, I mean, cool art.
I like the border. I mean, this is the secret, so it has that sort of
Yeah,
like
is that
transparent?
bleed over
No, not trans.
effect.
Yeah, bleed over. Like border that Zeus Unlimited has. This is pretty sweet. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this card's cool. I think this is gonna be like I could see this as like a 1 of, or maybe a 2 of in certain like control decks that are on evil that are really trying to slow you back down.
Yeah, I think it's really just that. And it's also in the same wheelhouse as like Decay Awakened or Total Destruction, where those cards, you typically will play like 1 of them and you just have it in your back pocket of just like, all right, your stage is getting out of control. Let's fix that. Only those are a bit more of a drastic change. This one's like, hey, your like cheaper ones are gone. That also has me wondering what else is in the set. If this one specifically targets difficulty 1 or less, I wonder if we're going to see more like impactful 1 difficulties, maybe even 0s. We haven't seen a really good
What
zero
if we
in
get a
while.
6-0?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Well, let's get a secret rare 0. Let's really be insane.
Yo, actually? That'd be
Actually,
cool.
don't give us a secret rare 0.
That'd be
please.
cool.
I don't know what that
No.
0 would do.
Photon's coaching is already out of hand.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Botan's coaching is a rare that does basically anything you would want a 0 to do. Like, I don't know what a secret rare 0 would be, unless they're, like, gonna go back to, like, MHA and pick some regular 0s that we used to have and be like, yeah, this is secret rare worthy. Like, get requesting existence back or...
Yeah, something that's like
It can't
really
be fixed.
crazy.
It can't, oh, God. Yeah.
It can't be fixed, but it's a secret rare now.
One of the best narratives in the game at that point in time.
Definitely, yeah, like, I just don't know what it would do. But I could definitely see a really strong 1 diff just being like, yeah, I don't want you to do that. I can even think of some pretty strong one diffs, like Immense Showdown. There's just some really cool cards.
Yeah, and whatever else is going to be in this set.
Yeah, there's things in this set, things in the old sets. We have so many cool cards.
And speaking of cool cards, we're moving on to the next one, which is Impenetrable Defense. Another sick-looking card. It is a 3 difficulty, 5 check action. It's a 2 mid-block. And it has response after your rival plays an ability that commits, destroys, flips, removes, or seals a card in your stage, cancel it. So basically, if it does...
Cancel Devastate.
Yeah, it does anything under the sun, I just cancel it. Basically an Omni cancel.
As long as it touches my stage, I said no thanks.
And it also has response card pool. Before you take damage from an attack, reduce the damage you would take by 2. Remove this card when it leaves your card pool. So whenever you play it for the top response to cancel something, it will then sit in your card pool and you're going to do your best Grog impression. Just -2 damage to every single attack. Also, with the top response, it says place an ability that commits, destroys, flips, removes, or seals. So if the character does any of that, you can cancel it.
Like Jack 8.
Yeah. We got an Omni cancel. Let's go.
And it's attuned to good. So, hell yeah. Good canceling. That's what we like to see.
I was going to say, yeah, I did not...
Good saying, hey, don't touch my board.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this card slaps. Like, this card, you're going to...
This card is absolutely seeing play.
You're going to cancel something, it's going to sit in your board, you're going to half block something, and then that half block by 2. Like, it's pretty good. Like, this card slaps. Like, this card will see play. I can see this as an at least 2 of in every single...
Yeah, I mean, JJ loves this card. Block with it, and then JJ builds it, and then when you really need it, you can pick it up with Sensiso or anything. Like, you can just pick it up later. But yeah, just in general, like, it's a very good defensive piece to stop really any ability that you can think of that touches any of your stuff.
Yeah, like, this card is really cool. I don't really have a lot to add. Like Jake was saying, because of the way it's written, reduce the damage you would take by 2 means when you half block, you reduce that new number by 2.
Yes.
Like, that's very strong.
Yeah, that's very good. This is nuts. This is worthy of being a secret rare, I think.
You minus death by degrees by 1 damage, and then you'd go, oh, I'm about to take damage, I'll actually take 0.
Yeah, I'll take a -1. You don't heal me, but you actually do less than you thought.
Yeah, you actually don't get to destroy my stuff.
Yeah, in fact, it's negative numbers. You pop one of yours, actually.
Maybe, I don't know.
And the last card we have here is Detachable Head. It is a 3 difficulty, 5 check asset with a 4 low block and the weapon keyword. With the static, when you play this card, build it committed. As well as form, commit, add 1 heat token to your stage, add this card to your hand. And it has all good and water for its symbols. This art traumatizes me.
To be fair, that's just a picture of Alyssa. That's just what she does. She detaches her head and throws it like a goddamn bomb.
That sounds nuts.
It is, and then she turns her arms into chainsaws and kills you.
Are we sure this isn't a Mortal Kombat character?
No, she's like a robot made by some random guy.
I
think he knew Lars.
He thinks he's the best otaku or something? Is that why he built this death robot?
This lady death robot? I don't know. I do like, very importantly, that this adds a heat token.
Yes.
This is the only thing we've been shown so far that gives you a heat token.
It's also at form speed.
Yeah, do it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. Okay, do it last if you're a weirdo. Yeah, like everything that like goes on with this card basically just says, oh yeah, I'll just do this Like, because once you have it on stage, effectively what you're doing is you're just first forming this, getting your token, picking it back up, playing it, and building it back committed again. And then next turn it readies, you do it again, and then you have another heat token, and you just keep doing that over and over and over. This is probably Alyssa's symbols. This is literally, she's the only person who does this. So I would assume these are her 3 symbols. And it can be built in by Dragonfly Slash.
That is
if you already have a heat token, build an asset from your card pool. I don't know how you get this in your card pool separately, but if you do have some way to add it to your card pool, say on water, you have Ocean Buddies.
Yeah.
Where you both stuff. You could stuff and then play that.
It would have to sit there for a turn, though, because then Dragonfly Slash wouldn't be able to build it then.
It built it. Well, no, like, so, because you wouldn't play it when you stuff it with Ocean Buddies. It would just be in your card pool.
Mm-hmm. No, what I'm saying... what I'm saying is,
and
like...
then you immediately follow it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you would have to play Dragonfly Slash, like, afterwards, so then you could build it, so it would take, like, a turn setup to do that.
You just have to already have the heat token from the assumably myriad other ways we can get heat tokens. Think about how many ways we get power tokens or tension.
Yeah. It is true. I don't know.
It does not fuel its bottom response, though. So
it's form.
Yeah. Well, no, I was saying its form doesn't fuel the bottom response of Dragonfly Slash.
Yeah, Yoshimitsu's attack. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. I don't know really. I just don't really think anything of this card. Like, my brain's tapped out.
I'm just not sure. So Detachable Head is like a whole thing that Alyssa does. I'm curious. So she must really need heat tokens.
Yeah, if she's generating heat tokens with this at form speed to just, get this. Yeah, like, she has to do something with them.
I'm like, or she's like readying an asset so that she can like re-ready this and get another heat token and just abuse the heat system. Or she's caring about when she plays asset cards.
I do kind of worry that she may rely, like, on her character card, she may rely on heat tokens specifically. And I'm concerned because you have all these other characters that care about a specific, like, card type, like Yusuke with spirits. She'll be locked in basically with cards from this set only to really help her.
Well, I mean, she'll have her asset, right? She'll have Detachable Head to get her a heat token over and over. She'll just need ways to get it into hand or get it into stage.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we also just don't know what the characters do.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know what the characters do.
We just don't know yet.
We aren't knowers. I mean, we're bound to just see more in the set, right? Like, we just have to.
Yeah, there'll be attacks and there'll be foundations and other stuff that get us heat tokens in some way.
And that is pretty much all of the cards that we have seen up to this point. Just kind of waiting for more cards to get revealed.
Salivating. Want to see more so bad.
Want to see more. And with all those reveals wrapped up, I think we're also going to be wrapping up this episode. I do want to thank everybody for tuning in for this episode. Greatly appreciate you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And speaking of commenting, let us know what you think of these cards down in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think, and please tell me that you think Vex 2 is cool. Even if you have to lie to me, I need someone to agree with me in some form.
He doesn't get that validation here, so he needs it.
I really don't. I get laughed at. Probably deserved, but I get laughed at. But anyway, if you're listening on Spotify, be sure to rate the podcast. Really helps us out. Would greatly appreciate you doing that as well. But I've been Andrew. Yes.
I've been Jake. Oh.
And I've been Bryan. I can't wait for more Tekken.